In today's news, BVI Humane Society receives large donation.
Scotiabank sold in USVI and Puerto Rico.
SAS Entertainment launches.
Older Americans flocking to video games like never before, and Trump authorized airstrike killed Iranian force commander. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media at cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.
When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast, unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages.
Welcome everybody. It's Friday, January 3rd, 2020. I'm Ron Grant.
And I'm Kyla Kinisha Forbes.
It has been a wet one this week, a lot of showers of blessing, but we are absolutely thankful for the rain. Let's get right into it. Topping our newscast today, in October 2019, we brought you a story of the Humane Society of the BVI and their fight to rebuild a new shelter in Josias Bay, Tortola. The organization continues to make several appeals to the general public for assistance in raising the necessary funds to complete work on the new facility. The new facility is estimated to cost some $500,000, and recent reports received via the Humane Society's website stated that the organization's GoFundMe initiative has reached its first $100,000, which means it has another $400,000 to go. Team member Else Crackman said, "Thank you to everyone who has donated so far to the GoFundMe page." She then announced that the Humane Society of the Virgin Islands secured a significant donation. Mr. Roger Harris, popularly known as the Marmalade Man, a huge supporter of the Humane Society, made a considerable donation. She said, and I quote, "We have received many kind donations from him in the past, but this time he went beyond our expectations and donated a whopping $29,000 to get our total of donations, including our GoFundMe, to $100,000. Meanwhile, as she thanked Mr. Harris, Crackman encouraged others to be generous as well. "We cannot thank him enough for his super generous donation and hope that more animal lovers like him will follow his lead. Any donation, big or small, will help us continue the animal shelter on our new location in Josias Bay. Please spread the word. We are getting that new shelter." The nonprofit organization, which seeks to continue to protect abandoned animals throughout the territory, has been serving the Virgin Islands since 1975 and are seeking to relocate, as the present landlords in Johnson Gut have issued notice to further develop the said property. Persons interested in making donations to the organization can do so via the GoFundMe page or visit the website at the bvihumanesociety.org. Kyla, this has been an organization that has been serving the territory for some 40 years, and I think now that they're transitioning, I really hope that the community, persons who are in a position, come out and support, just like Mr. Harris. I think it's an absolutely well-needed cause.
Awesome. According to the VI Consortium, Oriental Bank has announced that it has completed the acquisition of Puerto Rico and U.S. Virgin Islands operation of Scotiabank as of the 31st of December 2019. Jose Rafael Fernandez, president and CEO of Oriental, said, "We're excited about welcoming Scotia's valued customers and talented team into the Oriental family." He added, "The new Oriental will offer a wide array of products and services with a special emphasis on consumers and business small businesses in Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands, building upon a differentiated reputation for convenience and helping customers better manage their finances. Upon opening the former Scotiabank locations in St. Thomas and St. Croix, Oriental said it will continue to use certain Scotiabank technology platforms and services for a transitional period. This news comes weeks after our own local branch of Scotiabank was sold to Republic Financial Holding Limited. We also reported that Scotia sold their operation in 8 other countries to the Trinidad and Tobago-based Republic Bank. These countries and islands include Antigua, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Anguilla, Dominica, St. Martin, and Grenada.
Quite a big deal here where, Kyla, where we see Scotiabank being sold. A lot of countries are, I think, of mixed emotions. We also had persons here in the BVI, when they learnt of it, they had mixed emotions on the purchase of it by an outside, a Caribbean bank. But it is something that it's inevitable. It's not something that we can control. So we do hope that, nevertheless, both persons within the region, in addition to Tortola, because our branch has been sold as well, that we continue to receive top-notch banking services. I think that's the most important.
Agreed. Still ahead, SAS Entertainment launch, and things are getting heated as
Yes,
Iranian forces commander dead after U.S. airstrike. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
We will live well.
Viewers, welcome back. Yesterday, Thursday, January 2nd, 2020, SAS Entertainment and Production, an events company that creates and delivers signature and luxury events in the British Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, and Orlando, was officially launched yesterday, Thursday, January 2nd, with their first event, Sip and Chat, scheduled for February 29th. SAS Entertainment specializes in event planning, promotions, marketing, and artist management. The company was founded by a group of dynamic ladies who are already established professional in events management, entertainment, public relations, marketing, and branding. SAS offers its clients creativity and marketing advice to promote their business, services, and/or production effectively. Sakita Freeman, events coordinator and USVI representative, says of SAS Entertainment and Production aims to make each function a unique and memorable experience. We take the burden of event management off your hands and make your event a success. SAS specializes in corporate events, social celebrations, gala dinners, award shows, and production launches. The company caters to all aspects of event planning, including working with vendors, venues, caterers, handling paperwork, sourcing suppliers, photographers, decorators, and much more, while integrating the client branding. Sakita emphasizes we bring professionalism, creativity, background, expertise, strategic thinking, real-time problem solving, resources, and connections needed to deliver exceptional results while staying within the designated budget. Aside from the core team of women, Sakita says that what distinguishes the company is the access to high-quality entertainment. We have already established a network of high-level artists that possess the ability to entertain a plethora of audiences. While SAS works with companies and brands to deliver events, the company also creates periodic events with a view to stimulate the island's entertainment sector and attract audiences from neighboring islands in the region. The first signature event, a Sip and Chat, is scheduled for February 29, 2020. Sip and Chat is a networking event curated for business professionals and aspiring entrepreneurs. SAS Entertainment's vision is to integrate creativity, entertainment, and corporate partnership to heighten the standard for events production and marketing. The vision ties into SAS slogan, "We don't host events, we create experiences." For more information on SAS Entertainment, you can visit their Facebook and Instagram page at SAS Entertainment Production. Kyla, what we see here is again another group of young individuals. This happens to be just women, but they're coming together now to provide another service to the territory. For a long time, we've been talking about the lack of entertainment in the Virgin Islands, and then recently, since the Long Walk to Freedom, the Buju Banton concert, we've heard our legislators begin talking about entertainment tourism. So I'm happy to see that a group of young persons are again coming together and putting their heads together and trying a thing. I
Great.
support them and I wish them all the best.
I love it.
Yeah.
Commander of Iranian forces Qasem Soleimani was assassinated by an airstrike in Iraq. His vehicle was struck by a missile near the Baghdad airport. The commander was killed along with other Iranian officials. So the airstrike was authorized by President of the United States, Donald Trump. President Trump defended his decision to assassinate the commander. His first public comment on the strike was a tweet. Yes, you heard me, a tweet. This morning, he said General Qasem Soleimani has killed or badly wounded thousands of Americans over an extended period of time and was plotting to kill many more, but got caught. He went on to say, while Iran will never be able to properly admit it, Soleimani was both hated and feared within the country. The Pentagon said that the U.S. president ordered the killing of Soleimani in a defensive action to protect U.S. personnel abroad. They made claims of the commander actively developing plans to attack American diplomats and service members in Iraq and throughout the region. America is claiming, as we can see in their statement, that this was an act of self-defense. It was said while Soleimani was seen as a terrorist in the U.S., he was a towering and deeply respected figure in Iran. People were marching in the streets in the memory of the public figure. Many are of the opinion that his attack is the beginning of a dangerous era between the U.S. and the Iran. This attack was just the recent crisis in a string of events that have been increasing the tension between the two countries.
Yes.
Ron, I don't know. This might just be the thing that breaks the camel's back.
I mean, since the story has broke, we've been hearing a lot of different feedback from across the world. Some are saying maybe the beginning of World War III, and we of course hope that it does not get to that point.
We don't want to take, we don't want that to be a joke, but...
What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I can't speak much on it because at the end of the day, you really don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
That's
I think
true.
the media has a lot to say, and Trump tweeting about this person or what he even meant to his country. But then on the other hand, you're hearing that he was a public figure and that he was respected. I think both countries are going to paint a picture that either one is the one to be faulted.
Understood.
We just hope that it doesn't come to,
Yeah, I agree with you. I think a lot of the times we don't get to see what I like to call the internal politics behind the scenes, but it has signaled an enormous amount of fear, particularly amongst Americans and across the world. So we watch this story very closely.
Still ahead, older Americans flocking to video games like never before. All this and more stories when 284 News returns.
What are you really running for, boss? You could have bust a hole in your head. But see, with the competition, it's mean about to bust a hole in your pocket.
I could get my modem, please.
Anyhow, I got something huge to show you.
I gotta be sick in your head.
Well, hold on, string bean. Taking a kind of party. Check this. That's LTE 1 for just about everyone. LTE 2 for you and your boo. And hold on. Bam! Rate so low, you feel like you're free. That's LTE 3 for you and the whole family.
Save even more on your internet with new pricing from CCT. Get LTE 2 now for only $149. Get LTE 3 for the new low price of $189. All packages are unlimited, so there's no overage charge. You don't have to run into Chaz for savings. Just stop by our store and sign up today. Come on over to CCT. Life Unlimited.
Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch at Jeff? You don't say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
All right, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today. Viewers, welcome back onto our last story of the newscast, one that has brought a little bit of excitement to me actually today. Although teenage boys remain the most avid video game players in the US, they're being joined at the console by another group, their grandparents. CBS reported that more than 10 million Americans aged 50 and older became active video gamers over the past 3 years. According to an AARP survey in 2016, there were 40 million senior gamers, a number that's mushroomed into about 51 million in 2019, the survey found. To be clear, people in their mid-30s still make up a majority of the gaming industry customers, but the rise in gray-haired gamers has big implications for how companies like Electronic Arts and Nintendo market and create new products, industry observers say. The rise in older gamers is fueled in part by people who use gaming to spend quality time with grandchildren, but many are also drawn to video games for enjoyment and intellectual challenge. It's stress release, connecting socially and staying mentally sharp, said Allison Bryant, AARP's Senior Vice President of Research. This is wonderfully bite-sized bits of entertainment for them. The AARP survey, which draws from more than 3,700 online responses, found that women accounted for the largest increase in older gamers in recent years. Take Pennsylvania resident Barbara Evans, 79, for example, who loves playing Nintendo Wii bowling with 3 of her friends in her retirement community in Jenkintown. Evans and friends gather twice a week and bowl 3 digital rounds, a year-long tradition that has become, as she says, a social thing. It's a lot of fun, and there is other people coming and going, and they'll stop and watch, and they'll cheer us on while we do it, Evans said. Evans once bowled a 268 on the game, a score that has become, as she says, her claim to fame. The game helps Evans think back to her days as a single 20-something-year-old nurse working. She would finish an 8-hour shift, then leave at 8 p.m. to bowl in a competition league. When Evans got married, she and her husband bowled in a league for several years. She has played Wii bowling for the past 7 years. Video games that offer a sense of online community and interaction are popular with older gamers because of the isolation many seniors face, said Greg Porto, head of global consumer industries and retail price at consulting firm A.T. Kearney. The AARP data further shows that golden year gamers are a growing consumer base and a sizable market and deserves development attention. He added that all the indicators show it'll be financially lucrative to do so. Americans over 50 spend $3.5 billion on video games and accessories in the first half of the year, up to shortly, 523 million during the same period in 2016. According to AARP, they spent an average of $70 when purchasing video games. Now about 164 million people, a figure that includes seniors, played video games in 2018, which helped the industry grab a record of $43.4 billion in sales. portal expects major video gamers developers to target seniors over the next decade. For instance, savvy companies could integrate voice controls for seniors, enabling older people to control playing even if they're not as nimble as they once were. Quite an amazing story. Let's go play some video games.
This is different.
Absolutely interesting, and I love it.
This I've never seen it. I guess this is a more of an American phenomenon,
Yes.
but this is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's fascinating.
Yeah, for example, the story, you know, she was a bowler back then. She probably can't get out now,
But
so
she
why
can play
not
the
bring
Wii.
bowling into her bedroom? That's really cool.
I think it's a change of course where we absolutely see it's I see it as a generational bridge, really, when you see persons taking that time and energy and money out to be able to play video games with their grandchildren,
yeah.
but also finding luxury in it. As the study just said, they're getting older, so they don't have much social life, and it's a way of just kind of bridging the gap. I think it's pretty fascinating, so that's exactly what we're going to do when we leave here. We're going to go play some video games.
Okay, that sounds good. So that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to like us on Facebook at 284 Media and 284 BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Kyla Kenesha Forbes.
And I'm Ron Grant. We'll see you again on Monday as we deliver your daily dose of local, regional, and international content. 284 News, your source for honest and impartial news, right here on 284 Media. Happy Friday, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
It's been said, sticks and stones may break bones, but words don't hurt me. That could not be further from the truth. Everything you say and do creates an impact. Whether you're 13 or 30, 6 or 60, your actions and words carry weight. They either lift someone up or tear them down. 1 in 5 students ages 12 to 18 has been bullied during the school year. Approximately 160 teens have skipped school because of bullying. The most commonly reported types of bullying are verbal harassment, social harassment, physical bullying, and cyberbullying. Remember, everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about, and bullying is never okay, whether it's in a classroom or corporation. 284 Media joins the Ministry of Education of the Government of the Virgin Islands in the fight against bullying. When you see it or hear it, speak up against it. Let's end bullying.